Good kill, good kill. Hey, good kill.
This video is brought to you by Apex Gaming PCs. Now, if you're interested in getting into DCS, don't forget to check out Apex Gaming PCs. This is where I got my laptop. It's a great place to customize your own build with your own budget. Now available with A-Firm, so you can pay as you go and it doesn't hurt your wallet. In addition, they're doing free shipping for all US orders over $2,500. Alright guys, don't forget to check out Apex Gaming PCs. Hey guys, I just want to mess around a little bit here today. I wanted to see how difficult it would be for the Viper to maybe take on the Su-57. Now we do have to be careful here because we are exiting the protection of the Patriot site here momentarily, and there is an S-400 out there who I think will start shooting at us in a moment here. So we got to defend from an S-400 and also from a Sukhoi 57, and obviously our objective is to kill the Sukhoi 57. And we're going to employ basically every measure of, defensive flying we know, including large amounts of terrain masking in order to make that happen. Don't hit the ground. Okay, I think everybody's shooting at us. Probably the S-400, but it'll be fine as soon as I get behind this mountain here. We'll be okay. S-400's down there somewhere, I think. And then I'm going to hang out in these mountains here and wait for the Sukhoi 57. Wait for him to do his thing. We're gonna hang out in the crevices here, break lock. We want to frustrate him, bring him in closer, and hope that he commits to coming into this mountain area to try to fight me. You see that missile trail in the sky there? That's either the S-400 missile or something from the Sukhoi 57 Felon there. I know his general direction. Of course I can't see him on radar. And this is obviously due to his stealth, which is under debate about how effective that stealth really is in real life, but, that's a conversation for another day. Back here, on the other side of that mountain is the S-400 site, so as long as I'm on this side, I'm at the very least safe from the S-400 site. So we're going to spend most of our time on this side of the mountain here. Might peek out of the end here and see if I can entice him into shooting at me, or maybe even coming in here once he knows where I am. A little bit of a risky tactic, which means we might have to do this a few times if I get absolutely smoked in the face by a missile, which I'm sure you can hear. He launched one at us. Dipped into that valley, broke the lock. So I think we're good from that missile. I am going to turn around and get behind this mountain again, though. Very good. Alright, things are going well so far. There's the missile going over the mountaintop once again. I haven't quite been able to convince him to come in here and try to kill me yet, but as soon as he does, I mean, that's my only chance, Once he comes in here, if I can get on his 6, or if I can get close to him, I can shoot an AMRAAM, duck behind a mountain to survive his shot. That might work. Let's peek over the top here and show ourselves to him and see if we can entice him to come in here. Okay, didn't manage to entice him to do anything really other than shoot a missile at me, so We'll go ahead and once again terrain mask as low as we can. Does appear to be broken. We're safe, I think, again. I'm going to peek out of the right side of this mountain valley area and see if I can see him. Okay, another missile. A little bit scared of this one because I don't have a whole lot of places to hide. I'm gonna have to dip into this little valley here and hope it's enough. And it was enough. Look at that missile trail. Went right over the head there. Got him locked. Oh, accidentally fired the gun there. Fox 3. It's tracking. Oh, I think we might get him. He's got a missile off. That looks like a Fox 2. Hit. Flare. And we survived and he's dead. We just bagged ourselves a Su-57 Felon with an F-16 Viper, man. God, the Viper's so good. I can't believe it did it first try. Alright guys, real quick tac view I want to do here. We got the Sukhoi 57 off in the distance there, we got the F-16 here. Very surprised that I pulled this off in the first round, so we'll do a little discussion about what was done correctly, what was done incorrectly, and all that stuff. A little bit of theory here. Basically, number one is when you have, this is the S-400 side over here by the way. Basically, when you have an aircraft that has standoff capability compared to you, a little bit of stealth, that kind of thing, you never want to meet them over flat terrain like this. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the mountains, use a little bit of terrain cover. As you can see, I've already broken line of sight between me and him right there. And it's a pretty far distance, which is why this missile has such a hard time getting any kind of lock after that. It just shoots off into the sky. So got lucky that we managed to dip behind this mountain. If we were any further from that mountain and it was harder for me to get behind it, there's a serious chance that, you know, we might have been in trouble here. Anyway, so we are behind the mountains here. We're doing our little terrain masking. As you can see, that saves us from the S-400 site, so we're good there. Basically, what the Sukhoi 57 wants to be doing in this situation is just kind of flying high and shooting down into the crevices here, looking down with his radar. Look down, shoot down capability, obviously important in this kind of scenario. A lot of the more modern jets couldn't do that. As soon as that started being introduced, it made a big difference for this exact reason. You could no longer really hide in the mountains as long as somebody was in a situation where they could go high and take a shot. Now, it is worth mentioning that there's a Patriot side as well. So, you know, that does limit how high you can go. All of these factors change things. There's an S-400 side over there. Limits how high, let's say I was a stealth aircraft, limits how high I'm willing to go and take a chance that I might get seen or, you know, whatever. So he is kind of limited in terms of exactly how high he can go if he wants to risk being shot at by a Patriot site in case they do see him. And so he's not too low, but he's not too high either. And once again, you see him shooting. We're gonna break the locks that he has on me by changing aspect, going cold, you know, going flanking. Flanking is like perpendicular, right? Not necessarily. I don't want to say notching, but flying perpendicular, changing aspects, that kind of stuff. It can really help you with breaking locks and chaff usage and things like that. So right at the top here, I just come over the top and I shoot some, I drop some countermeasures real quick, but I just kind of popped up here because I wanted him to see me on radar and shoot a missile, which he did, even for those couple seconds that he had. So he shoots a missile. Basically, he wastes a missile, but I'm enticing. I'm trying to be like, hey, dude, come in here. You know, you can do it. You can kill me. And he does, and every time he shoots a missile, we're just ducking behind the mountain, going lower and lower. And the closer and closer he comes and the higher he is, the less and less room I have to get down to hide from him, right? So this is really on the cusp of the end of what I was capable of doing here. And I turn into him. I accidentally shot the gun. I don't know if you guys remember that. A negligent discharge here of 20 mil. I hope nobody was camping over here. But we finally get this AMRAAM off, and that thing just smokes that Felon because he just got too close. His stealth wasn't going to help him anymore. And he gets off a Fox 2, which you can see we flare, we cut the AB, and we try to get out of the way, and that missile just goes what appears to, yeah, it goes exactly for that flare. You can see the line literally going through that flare right there. So yeah, it goes for flare. And we got Splash 1 Felon, and that's it. All right, guys, that's going to be the video for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.